What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way and it helps the channel. After all, I'm your favorite sportscaster. The fastest growing channel up here on these YouTube streets. Crazy Monday. We got an action-packed show. We got Vandy upsets Alabama. Wow. I never saw that coming. And when I watched the game, like I say, we'll go ahead and get into that. Michigan, I told people Michigan was in trouble. And they were searching for an identity. And they were just getting by. Find out why. Again, I was right. Then talk about Louisville. Louisville lost a winnable game over the weekend to SMU. And the coaching staff is who cost the kids the game. That was crazy. So, like I say, we'll go ahead and get into that one. Bird Gang. Also, Missouri. I told you Missouri was bullshit. It was fraudulent football at its best. They got exposed and embarrassed by Texas A&M. That was hard to watch. Then Ryan Garcia, racist Garcia, he gets sued by Devin Haney. We got lawsuits going on here. So, again, you all know my diatribe about boxing. We'll get into that after we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yes, y'all, Burger King. BK, have it your way, because you rule. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Burger King. BK, have it your way, because you rule. So we just gonna get right into it. Alabama gets humbled by Vanderbilt. How the mighty have fallen. A 2-2 Vandy team beats the number one team handedly. This has never happened since 1984. The last time Vandy beat Alabama was 1984. I was 7. Now, this shouldn't have been okay. So let's go with this. Okay. Vandy rushed for 146 yards on an Alabama defense. They held the ball at one point in the fourth quarter at 39 minutes and 22 seconds. Truly shocking. They only went for it on fourth down one time. And if you are a college football wonk who's been watching college football for eons, you know about an Alabama defense. An Alabama defense is it's a semi-pro defense because that's all they run is pro-style defensive sets. Vandy did not give a damn about those defensive sets. Oh my God, it was one of those things where wherever you were, you had to stop. Me and my first lady, we went out on a date, and the whole time we're at Outback Steakhouse. I make decent money. I make decent money. And I'm sitting there, and, at one point I'm eating, we're talking. Shout out to the people at Outback Steakhouse. I'm eating my dinner. We're talking. We're on a date night. And my eyes happen to catch the game. I'm like, holy crap. What? Yeah, that was wild. And the shocking part, like I said, this went down, like I said, Diego Pavia, he announced himself to the college football world. This dude, 15-19 for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also pulled it down and called his own number 18 times for 49 yards. He was living in the zone. I loved his post presser. Everybody on the field going wild. Pure bedlam. The students turned down the field goal post. Look, give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. This your boy Big Vern. It's your boy Big Vern. You know what we do here. New hip hop album we promoting this month. Moneybag Yo, Speak Now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. Speak Now by Moneybagg Yo. My personal favorites are Speak, P-Run, I Feel It, and Drunk Off You. Many more. Make sure you go get the album Moneybagg Yo. Speak Now. Yeah, shout out to Moneybagg Yo. ATL, ho. Speak Now. Go get the album. Y'all heard the drill. So, yeah, I actively promote hip-hop albums. Yeah. You know what we do, man. Stop playing with me. Again, I'm talented. That's why this channel is growing, because y'all came here for the talent. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to get back into it. When you look at Alabama losing this game, the number one team in the country, really, Vanderbilt was given no shot by anybody, including myself. Coming into this game, they was 2-2. They was 2-2. They was going through the motion. The coach he brought in all new personnel, all new staff, and the coaching staff was saying, hey, look, we're turning the corner. We're doing some positive things. I'm sitting there saying to myself, okay, he's got to tell the Vandy faithful, hey, look, yeah, Commodores, we're going to go ahead and do it. He's got to give lip service. You know, people, they don't care about you losing. They just want to see you get better. Yeah, because they want to see you get better. No harm in that. But Alabama has to drop out of the top 10. They can no longer stay ranked in the top 10. There is no justification for keeping them there. They held off late in the Georgia game. The Georgia game, they let Georgia back into that game. Georgia took the lead in the fourth quarter. And then you had to win that game. You could not lose that game. That would have put a bad taste in your mouth. However, rolling into this Vandy game, Alabama was struggling. And that's being kind. They were struggling. But Vandy put up 40 points on Alabama. And you can tell the Bama defense, they were frustrated because they had their asses handed to them. The game is over. And then you get a flag on the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. You kick the ball. The guys are getting ready to line up in a V formation, take a knee, shake some hands, and then you all just kick the ball away from people? Come on. It's not about how you win these games. It's going to be about how you lose with respect. Sometimes you just have to shake somebody's hand who got the better of you that day. Vandy, they got the best of Alabama. And you got to shake hands on that. And you see it increasingly becomes hard when you can't stockpile talent. Let me go ahead and park that car right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get in this other car and talk about a jerk from yesteryear and Nick Saban. Nick Saban, he knew once the NIL thing and this college transfer system became a thing, he was not going to be a winner. And I went over that in depth and detail on this channel, is that Nick Saban's era of coaching, he could lock up top 4 and 5 prospect kids and they couldn't go anywhere. Remember, we talked about at one point, the Alabama Crimson Tide had Mark Ingram, had Trent Richardson, and Eddie Lacy on the same team. In this new era of football, that doesn't exist. These kids have the same weaponry. These teams, have the same weaponry as you. And so it's going to come down to X's and O's and coaching acumen. Now, that would be fraudulent for me to say Nick Saban doesn't know football. I'm not going to go that far. But you can't tell me that a dude who was coaching in Michigan State and they didn't win Jack Diddley Dick Squat in the Big Ten goes to an inferior conference at that time, the SEC, and then takes over LSU. They win a championship and he bails, goes to Miami, fails with flying colors, and comes back to an underachieving program in Alabama and starts this whole jacking kids up stuff. Oh, I got the files. Go ahead and do your homework. A hit dog. Okay, let me park that car. Get back in this current car. So, 21 touches, 64 yards, 2 TDs. The Commodores, they go off. Now, pure bedlam. Again, student body takes the field. They start trying to tear down the goalposts and everything. Cashville was turned up. And they needed to. They needed to be. Because they just flat out kicked Alabama's ass. Third down efficiency, they was put behind the 8 ball 18 times. They converted 12 of those. Wow. That's huge. They kept that Bama defense out on the field, and it was guessing from week in week. Again, Kane Womack. I kept telling people I don't believe in Kane Womack. When Kalen DeBoer took this job, the first thing I said when they hired the Alabama defensive coordinator, I was like, I don't believe in Kane Womack being this lights out coordinator. Hey, go back and check these YouTube files. Everything that I said came to fruition. And all of you dudes who were I wouldn't even say you guys who are true believers. Y'all just dick riders and y'all just meat whistleblowers. So I ain't really worried about y'all. The true believers has held my same views in life. The skepticism. They was like, yeah, you kind of right. And then the kids who were jumping ship, some kids were coming back, kids already committed. They was going to go ahead and play some things out. Yeah. Now, again, the chickens have come home to roost. I was right. And I don't need you to tell me I'm right. I just need you to know I am the best in the world. I am the best in the world at this. And I know it's going to hurt sometimes that you have to admit it when you listen to this and you cry and I feast on your tears like the nothingness that you are. Just go along with what I'm saying. Just go along with what I'm saying. Give me a quick 20 from another rap album. This your boy Big Vern. It's your boy Big Vern promoting another rap album this month. Currency and DJ Fresh, The Tonight Show, the sequel, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on here is Next One with Larry June, State of Course with Paul Wall, Neighborhood Superstar with Payroll Giovanni, Ethereum, First and 15th, and many more. In stores now. Yeah, The Tonight Show, Part 2 with Currency and DJ Fresh. Yeah, go ahead and get the album. Ain't nothing changed. Jet Life. I love Jet Life. I've been to a lot of their concerts. No shortage of weed in that place. Yo, I told you we promote hip-hop albums here. Stop playing. Y'all know what it is. Get the music. Check the music. Have a good time with it. All right. So when we last left off, we talked about that horrendous Alabama defense. We got 4 penalties for 45 yards. The Tide had fumble problems. It was an embarrassment on penalties combined with fatigue, over emotional garbage, acting like females. I think it was an embarrassment because you had 4-star kid this, 5-star kid that, NIL this, NIL that, and then you got beat to death by Vandy. Just a bad loss to a Vanderbilt team who had answers for every Bama run. They can't stay in the top 10. There's no way justifying keeping Bama in there when this was definitely a season killer. You lost to an unranked team. Now, I know I've seen the scam where they want to try and get all of these teams overvalued to say, oh, well, look at the strength of schedule on a Vandy. Yeah, look at the strength of schedule on a Vandy. It's nowhere near marking that up. This is week 6. There's 15 weeks of this. And this is going to drop them out. And if you're asking me right now, I think the SEC is wide open. Because before this game, I would have told you my first 4 into the college playoff was Alabama, Georgia, Texas, definitely. And then that 4th spot's up for grabs. Tennessee, LSU, Oklahoma. those would be some of the teams that would be in that scrum. But right now, outside of Texas, I don't know who's going to go ahead and get those spots. Those 3 spots are up for grabs. It went from 1 spot being up for grabs to 3 spots being up for grabs. Everybody's a damn player. But not going to go ahead and not give Vandy their credit. Diego Pavia, shout out to him. He balled his ass off. He came out. He showed up. It was really an inspiring performance on all levels. Like, wow. Eli Stowers, he balled up and he shut shit down. 6 grabs, 113 yards. Cedric Alexander was like, okay, if you like that, hold my beer. 21 touches, 64 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, the Commodores was, oh my goodness. Yo, again, can't say too much about it. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed them. And hey, look, sky's the limit. If I got some people in Cashville right now, let me know. How do you feel about Vandy? Are you encouraged for next season? Get at me. This is Big Vern.